That was a 2-year investigation of a Democratic administration investigating Republican administration, and they came back with no charges. We have the investigation telling us there's no criminal activity. And now that we heard that, we have a number of people that are saying, in essence, they're saying that I'm not happy with the result of that investigation. Screw that. I'm going to go forth and still go after these guys. It's almost like a vigilante type attitude. It's dangerous for us to say we're not happy with the result of the investigation. We're going to take matters into our own hands and we're going to get what we want.
Any other comments or questions?
Liz Dalton.
Ms. Dalton.
I would like to say that I don't feel this was a witch hunt.
Okay, you don't need to put that there. Okay, so what this is a lead list. This is everybody that's involved in the case. And if you look, you can see where it starts at lead 1, case initiation. So you got that right there. You want to read the name.
Lead 1, case initiation, Lieutenant David Vusic, DSN 98, on January 3rd. 2018, at approximately 10 a.m., an informational briefing was held by State's Attorney Tom Gibbons at the Edwardsville Police Department regarding the formation of a multi-jurisdictional task force. Multiple departments' involvement was selected to alleviate any potential conflict of interest. Gibbons provided information regarding a background on the case and the facts of the case thus far. Specifically, he informed that 2 individuals, identified as Lisa Champerly and Chris Lusser, provided grand jury testimony. Both individuals are elected officials and associated to the Republican Party. Gibbons indicated that up until their testimony, only rumors had surfaced about some potential improprieties that were criminal in nature. Therefore, after hearing their testimony, it appeared an investigation was warranted into the complaints. The following is a synopsis of information provided by the state's attorney's office in reference to their recollection of the testimony provided. Gibbons also handed 2 pages of typewritten notes that he indicated was given to him by Chris Slusser and created by Chris Slusser. It was later entered into evidence. The following is a synopsis of the notes and is not verbatim. Lisa Champerly provided information surrounding improper activity when she filed petitions for precinct committee person while at the front desk of the county clerk's office. She indicated that seconds after she arrived at the counter, an individual by the name of Robert Dorman confronted her and interfered with her filing of the petition. She provided details that Dorman's father was also running for the same position against her that she was filing paperwork for. Robert Dorman is employed as the Madison County Information Technology (IT) Director and was appointed by the chairman of the county board, Kurt Prenzler, sometime around December of 2016. During her encounter with Dorman, Dorman tried to swipe the paperwork out of her hands. This information was corroborated by video surveillance footage from Madison County cameras. In addition, she was suspicious about how Dorman knew she was filing the paperwork at that time and believed he was monitoring her whereabouts on Madison County cameras. during working hours within the administration building. A subsequent Freedom of Information Act request was filed by Dorman's father for this video footage. Lisa Champerly is an elected official and serves as a Madison County board member. Reports were directed to be typed and encrypted on thumb drives, and the main staging office would be at the Edwardsville Police Department. After choosing the respective departments, and the department's leadership accepted the Memorandum of Understanding, the following investigators were chosen: Alton Police, Collinsville Police Department, Edwardsville Police Department, Granite City Police Department, Illinois State Police, Madison County Sheriff's Office. It was determined that the Sheriff's Office would hold the evidence and keep the case file reports, and David Vucic was chosen to maintain and coordinate these efforts. Participants and subjects interviewed were directed to sign non-disclosure forms. See additional investigative reports for further information.
Several months ago, the Sheriff's Office received an FOI request for some footage from the County Clerk's office, and obviously the jail is a separate situation. We're covered on some exemptions there that we don't have to give up video on certain things. However, and you probably saw it in one of the local newspapers where, and at least they used a decent picture of you where I was smiling, that I violated
that doesn't happen often.
No, it doesn't. That I violated a FOIA request. Well, it kind of got under my skin a little bit because I didn't violate the FOIA request. I followed the process and denied the video footage to be released. Well, one of the remedies of that is to then appeal that with the Attorney General's office. And the Attorney General's office then takes it upon themselves. So basically I said, no, we're not going to release it. Or we said, no, we're not going to release the video because I was looking at it from a security standpoint. And some questions of me were, well, the security, just because they're wanting footage of a front counter in an office, what does that do? Well, okay, in this one, it's not a tremendous security issue. However, what that does is the Attorney General then sent a letter back to us saying, well, that I violated the FOIA request and released the video.
She indicated that seconds after she arrived at the counter, an individual by the name of Robert Dorman confronted her and interfered with her filing of the petition. During her encounter with Dorman, Dorman tried to swipe the paperwork out of her hands. This information was corroborated by video surveillance footage from Madison County cameras.
Lead number 2 is an interview with Greg Niethauser. What's interesting is, here, Niethauser's address is P.O. Box 421, Marine, Illinois. Well, P.O. Box 421, Marine, Illinois is Kelly Tracy's P.O. Box number for her T-shirt business where she makes shirts. She's a former Madison County board member that got beat because she's a Democrat. And so her boyfriend was interviewed. But now what Kelly Tracy is, what's relevant in this instance, is that she's Bob Dauber's campaign treasurer, Kurt's opponent. So their second lead after Tom Gibbons, their lead 1, is Bob Dauber's campaign treasurer's boyfriend.